What happens when you are at the most important ceremony of your life, and in a single flash, everything goes catastrophically wrong? Today we are diving into one of the most intense, shocking stories in the book of Leviticus. It is a story about sacred rules, sudden tragedy, and the limits of human grief. Right at the heart of this crisis are two brothers, Nadab and Abihu. These aren't just any two guys. They are the sons of Aaron, the first ever high priest. They are at the absolute center of their community's entire religious world. Think of them as spiritual royalty. They are operating inside the tabernacle, the literal meeting place between God and humanity. The stakes could not possibly be higher. Our story kicks off with an event the text describes as a fatal fire. The text lays out their actions with a chilling, step-by-step precision. Nadab and Abihu take their incense burners and add the coals and incense. But then they make a critical mistake. They offer what the text calls unauthorized fire, something completely different from what was commanded. They break the established protocol. The result is immediate and absolutely terrifying. Fire comes straight from God's presence and consumes them both. You would expect words of comfort right after this, but Moses delivers an incredibly stark explanation instead. The message is severe. Divine holiness must be respected, especially by those who are closest to it. There are absolutely no exceptions, not even for the sons of the high priest. The human cost of this moment is captured in one single devastating detail. Faced with the violent death of his two sons and this harsh divine judgment, their father, Aaron, says absolutely nothing. The text simply says, "And Aaron was silent." It is a heavy, profound silence in the face of an incomprehensible sudden tragedy. But the intensity doesn't stop there. In the moments right after this horrible event, grief itself is actually forbidden for the family. The entire community of Israel is told they can mourn, but for Aaron and his two remaining sons, the rules are completely different. They are forbidden from showing any outward sign of mourning. They cannot mess up their hair or tear their clothes. If they do, they will also die. Leadership demands an almost impossible suppression of personal grief. Right out of the ashes of this crisis, a brand new, permanent law is established. The Lord speaks directly to Aaron. Priests must never drink wine or alcohol before going into the tabernacle. The implication is that Nadab and Abihu's judgment was impaired. A priest's job revolves around having crystal clear judgment to tell the difference between what is holy and what is common. Their minds had to be perfectly sharp. Believe it or not, the story isn't over. After everything that has happened on this awful day, Moses discovers that another ritual has gone wrong. A specific offering, a goat supposed to be eaten by the priests, was burned instead. Moses is livid. To him, this is just another clear violation of a direct command. The law is absolute, and he demands to know why they broke the rule. Then Aaron, the man who has been completely silent through all this personal horror, finally speaks. His defense is incredible. He doesn't argue the legal details. He asks, "After what just happened to my family on this tragic day, would God really have wanted me to sit down and have a ritual feast?" Moses hears this defense based on human tragedy and grief, and he accepts it. His anger drains away, and the text says he was satisfied. This story is packed with incredible tension between divine law and messy human reality. It forces us to think about a dilemma that echoes right into our own lives today. In your own community and leadership, how do you balance the need for strict protocols with the messy reality of human emotion? And when should rigid rules actually bend to accommodate human tragedy? Take a moment, breathe, and let them sink in.